Judges chapter 7. Early in the morning, Jerubbaal, Gideon, and all his men set up their camp at the spring of Harod. The people of Midian were came in the valley at the bottom of the hill called Moreh. This was north of Gideon and his men. Then the Lord said to Gideon, I am going to help your men to defeat the people of Midian, but you have too many men for the job. I don't want the people of Israel to forget me and brag that they saved themselves. So now make an announcement to your men. Tell them, anyone that is afraid may leave Mount Gil. He may go back home. At that time, 22,000 men left Gideon and went back home, but 10,000 still remained. Then the Lord said to Gideon, there are still too many men. Take the men down to the water, and I will test them for you there. If I say, these men will go with you, he will go. But if I say, that one will not go with you, then he will not go. So Gideon led the men down to the water. At the water, the Lord said to Gideon, separate the men like these. The men who drink the water by using their tongue to lap it up like a dog will be in one group, and the men who bend down to drink will be in the other group. There were 300 men that used their hands to bring water to their mouth and lap it like a dog does. All the other people bent down and drank the water. The Lord said to Gideon, I will use the 300 men who left the water like a dog. I will use those men to save you, and I will allow you to defeat the people of Midian. Let the other men go to their homes. So Gideon sent the other men of Israel home. Gideon kept the 300 men with him. Those 300 men kept the supplies and the trumpets of the other men who went home. The people of Midian were came in the valley below Gideon's camp. During the night the Lord spoke to Gideon. The Lord said to him, get up, I will let you defeat the Midianite army. Go down to their camp. If you are afraid to go down alone, then take Para, your servant, with you. Go into the camp of the people of Midian. Listen to the things those people are saying. After that, you will not be afraid to attack them. So Gideon and Para, his servant, went down to the edge of the enemy camp. The people of Midian, the people of Amalek, and all the other people from the east were came in that valley. There were so many people that they seemed like a swarm of locusts. It seemed like those people had as many camels as there are grains of sand on the seashore. Gideon came to the enemy camp, and he heard a man talking. That man was telling his friend about a dream that he had. The man was saying, I dreamed that a round loaf of bread came rolling into the camp of the people of Midian. That loaf of bread hit the tent so hard that the tent turned over and fell flat. The man's friend knew the meaning of the dream. He said, your dream can only have one meaning. Your dream is about that man from Israel. It is about Gideon, son of Joash. It means that God will let Gideon defeat the whole army of Midian. After he heard the men talking about the dream and what it meant, Gideon bowed down to God. Then Gideon went back to the camp of the people of Israel. Gideon called out to the people, "Get up! The Lord will help us defeat the people of Midian." Then Gideon divided the 300 men into three groups. Gideon gave each man a trumpet and an empty jar. A burning torch was inside each jar. Then Gideon told the men, "Watch me and do what I do. Follow me to the edge of the enemy camp. When I get to the edge of the camp, do exactly what I do. You men surround the enemy camp. I and all the men with me will blow our trumpets. When we blow our trumpets, you blow your trumpets too. Then shout these words, for the Lord and for the Gideon." So Gideon and the 100 men with him went to the edge of the enemy camp. They came there just after the enemy changed guards. It was during the middle watch of the night. Gideon and his men blew their trumpets and smashed their jars. Then all three groups of Gideon's men blew their trumpets and smashed their jars. The men held the torches in their left hands and the trumpets in their right hands. As those men blew their trumpets, they shouted, "A sword for the Lord and a sword for Gideon." Gideon's men stayed where they were. But inside the camp, the men of Midian began shouting and running away. When Gideon's 300 men blew their trumpets, the Lord caused the men of Midian to kill each other with their swords. The enemy army ran away to the city of Bethsida, which is toward the city of Zeredath. Those men ran as far as the border of the city of Abel Meholav, which is near the city of Tabat. Then soldiers from the family groups of Naphtali, Asher, and all of Manasseh were told to chase the people of Midian. Gideon sent messengers through all the hill country of Ephraim. The messengers said, "Come down and attack the people of Midian. Take control of the river as far as Betbara and the Jordan River. Do this before the people of Midian get there." So they called all men from the family group of Ephraim. They took control of the river as far as Betbara. The men of Ephraim caught two of the Midianite leaders. These two leaders were named Oreb and Jeab. The men of Ephraim killed Oreb at a place named the Rock of Oreb. They killed Jeab at a place named the Winepress of Jeab. The men of Ephraim continued chasing the people of Midian. But they first cut off the heads of Oreb and Jeab and took the heads to Gideon. Gideon was at the place where people crossed the Jordan River. This is the word of God, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everyone for coming. See you all soon.